So you are thinking about moving here to the Las Vegas, Nevada area, yet you've heard there's some things that you may hate about Las Vegas. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things I hate in regards to living here in Las Vegas. So with that being said, let the show begin because we'll get it after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything that there is to know about living here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area, make sure you subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. My name is Lavert Pompey Bennyfield. We get emails and calls and texts every day from people just like you looking for help in regards to making their move to the Las Vegas, Nevada area, and we absolutely love it. Now, whether you're moving here in 9 days or in 90 days, shoot us a text, send us an email, give us a call. Our information is below in the descriptions so that we can help make a smooth move for you here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. Now, what we hate about Las Vegas. I had to move from that spot. The sun was wearing my back out. So anyway, so a little cooler in this section. In regards to what we hate here and what I hate here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. So I didn't want to do this with my husband, this guy right here. I think it's going to be better from an outsider coming into the Las Vegas, Nevada area. He's been here since he was 6 years old. He absolutely loved it. I absolutely love it now since I've been here for about 20 years as well. But yet I want to give you a little bit of my experience when I first came here to Las Vegas back in 2002. Well, my first time was back in 1999, I believe. And I have to double check those times because that's when we first opened the Paris Hotel. We brought a show into the Paris Hotel called the Notre Dame de Paris. And after that show, we had like an 11-month stint and I ran from Las Vegas because I disliked it. I really disliked it. I was living near the Strip. It just was craziness. People were driving drunk all the time. There was lots of noise always constantly going around. Yet I, in my youth and my craziness, made a decision to live right there near the Strip. So that wasn't probably the best decision in regards to coming here to Las Vegas. It's almost like going to New York City and living dead smack in the middle of Times Square or 2 blocks off of Times Square and thinking you're going to get some peace or whatever that may be. So anyway, that was my fault in regards to where I chose to live when I first came here. Then I came back in 2002 with another phenomenal show. I'll talk to you guys more about that a little bit later. But came here with another show in 2002 and fell absolutely in love with the city. But I still have some things that I hated about it. So number one, first thing I hate about the school, we can do so much better with this, guys. The school system. It sucks here, the school system. Out of the 50 states, we are 48th in regards to sort of the top schools. We're 48th. Out of all the states, we're 48. Come on, we can do better. I think here in Las Vegas, we really cater towards teaching the high school students, not so much the universities, but the high school students, more in regards to the great hospitality system that we have here, because Vegas is known for its top-notch hospitality. That's fantastic. And a lot of these kids know they can jump into these hotels and different places down there and make great money doing that. Yet at the same time, the education system is lacking because of it. Now, there's great charter schools and there's great private schools, and that's where a lot of my clients come in. They use those schools and they get their schools enrolled in those charter schools, in those private schools, and even some top-notch public schools that are here. So again, we can do better on the education system. Number 2 thing that I hate here in regards to the Las Vegas area, you might be surprised with this, is weather. Now, the weather during July and August, it is our monsoon season. We are just now at the end of August finishing up. But that monsoon season, I won't say hate is really the word that I would use. It's just, you know, it's crazy hot. When you live here in Las Vegas, you get used to being in and out of your AC, so forth and so on. Yeah, for people who first come here, and if you're coming here in July and August, don't do it. Come here at a different time because that is our extreme heat. We're triple digits all the time. And sometimes even in the evenings. Our cool down, we might get to like 100, maybe in the 90s in that July, August. But September, October, November, and now the rest of the year, absolutely stunning and beautiful. So I trade that off in a heartbeat. 2 months of tough weather, but again, knowing and living here in Las Vegas, you know how to deal with it. So that's my second thing in regards to the things that I hate here in the Las Vegas area. Number 3, the third thing that I really dislike in regards to here in Las Vegas is going to be the healthcare system. The healthcare system is not top notch. I'm going to do this because this is what I disliked doing when I first came here. In New York City, our healthcare, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, in New York City, there's great hospitals. In California, there's fantastic hospitals. A lot of people here in the Vegas area do tend to go outside of Las Vegas sometimes for their healthcare. We have great doctors that are starting to come in. I help a lot of doctors move here. I have that privilege of helping a lot of doctors move here to the Las Vegas area and find great homes and get themselves set up, so forth and so on. But yet at the same time, we can do so much better in regards to our health care here. I have a private doctor myself, and I'm just used to that scenario. And I just think that it's unfortunate that we don't do better, not just here in Las Vegas, but really just across our country, that we don't do better in regards to our healthcare system and providing healthcare to people that truly, truly need healthcare. All of us that need really high, just top end healthcare. It just shouldn't be that difficult to get great service in regards to healthcare. Again, like I said, we're helping to bring a lot of great doctors here. It's been my privilege to do that. Helped probably close to hundreds of doctors move in this area, and I'm absolutely overjoyed with that. So if we can help you guys, of course, do that, please let us know. But again, healthcare, that's something we definitely can do much better. My sister is a licensed LCSW, a licensed clinical social worker, and she does a lot of work with families and teams and everything else here. And she's also said that the healthcare system is very tough here. It's very tough to give great service sometimes, just from an insurance situation to whatever it may be. So healthcare, we can do so much better here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. And then number 4 for me is in regards to things that I hate, and I'm putting air quotes again because I dislike that word. So, but the 4 is going to be the addiction and the things that people can get caught up in Las Vegas. Coming from New York City, like I said, I used to have this thing when I first moved here. My husband hated it. That's probably the reason I don't have him here next to me. I would always say, well, in New York City, we had this. In New York City, we had this. In New York City or in San Francisco, we did this. Or in Berkeley, we did this. So we have to be very careful of understanding and thinking that Las Vegas is that little teeny tiny town in the desert, that sort of kind of backwater and everything else, because it's really not. This city will eat you alive if you do not take care of your addictions, the things such as sex addictions, the gambling addictions, any of those different types of things here in Las Vegas. If you are not focused and taking care of yourself in that manner, it will eat you alive. I so dislike and hate seeing having to help people like maybe sell a house because there's been that kind of an issue in their life. So that's one of the things I definitely hate about living here in Las Vegas. And then number 5 is going to be the perception of Las Vegas. I dislike and hate the perception of Las Vegas that people outside of Las Vegas sometimes come. They come to our magical strip and they think that the strip is the identity of Las Vegas. Yes, people definitely think of the strip when they think of Las Vegas. But living here in Las Vegas, again, like I said earlier in the video, would be like living in Times Square and thinking that New York City is only the Times Square, and it's just not. All the people that come here to Las Vegas, we love to go down to the strip sometime and watch the people come with their Las Vegas outfits. So we watch you guys. People from Las Vegas, we love to come out and check you guys out. It's a great city to have fantastic times in, fantastic food, entertainment, sports, all of it. All of it's here now, but yet at the same time, I so dislike and hate that perception of what Las Vegas is sometimes to some people because they have that limited view. If you really want to come and check out this great city, give us a call, give us a text. Again, subscribe below, hit that bell for us. We're building this channel. We'd love for you guys to be able to support us, and we'd love for you to subscribe and like, hit that thumbs up, all that kind of great stuff. Check out another one of our videos here in regards to the pros and cons of the Las Vegas area, and then let us know if we can help you in regards to making your move a smooth, wonderful move here to the Las Vegas area. Now, those are the 5 things that I hate. But again, like I said, I dislike using that word. There's so much to Las Vegas in regards to what we love. So again, check out those videos, and I would love to share with you the thousands of things about what I love about being here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. Take care, guys.